Hello everyone, this is Travalgar Valentine. How's it going today? Hope everything's doing alright. Cool. Okay, today I want to talk about how to choose your art focus, something you can do consistent throughout your whole artwork, and how I chose mine. Because although you can draw lots and lots of different things and be lots of subjects, but eventually a pattern will form. Eventually, out of all the footprints that you lay in the sand of the world, eventually a pattern will form and you'll see a path that you are going on. And if you find it early, the better. You find some form of art that you could do for the rest of your life, that you can build upon, that you can increase your reputation for, something that you'll be well known for. For myself, I've done lots of different things. I've done murals, I've done landscapes, portraits, animal pictures, cars, machines, still life, doing various different styles. Tried lots of different things, and typically in my position right now where I'm getting very little commissions and people ask me what I can actually do, I basically just say anything, because I'm in that position where I want to try anything. But through all the mess of all the random commissions, I've done a few murals here and there and a few different portraits, a few other things. Through all that mess, there is still something that I'm consistent about, that I want to build my reputation on for and stuff. So, for what I did is that I sketch a lot. I've got about 10 sketchbooks of just little scratches, little 30-second doodles here and there, just different ideas, different blocks, shapes and triangles, t-shirt ideas and poster ideas, and maybe this will look cool on a cushion cover, maybe this will look cool here. All these little sketches and doodles. And I found through all my doodles, especially from a young age, what kind of pattern I was creating from that. So I found with my previous doodles as a child, I say as a child when I was like 8 or 9 years old, I found motorbike and car drawings, maybe even before that. I still remember car drawings during my second year of school and stuff in my primary school. So I figured that since I had been doing car drawings that long, since that I enjoy drawing lots of machines and stuff, and there's so many machines out there that I could actually draw, why don't I try to make that a consistent thing? Okay, I could do that. So that's what I did. I mean, I did at the start of the year. I thought I'm going to create a folder called Val's Art Garage. I wanted to try and create as many car drawings in it as I can. But there is a kind of dilemma, because you want an individual path. Car drawings, that's not something that's individualized, not something that's going to be represented primarily by Travalgar Valentine. What's going to be primarily advertised by Travalgar Valentine is something other than that, but something still consistent. So what else could I do? I wanted to do maybe my own kind of car drawings, design my own machines, my own vehicles. So I'm still doing the consistent pattern, but I'm morphing that pattern to my own. So in that process, I've designed my own machines, and I'm working around it to have my own set of my own vehicles, and so it'd be like Trafalgar Valentine's cool vehicles and stuff. And for yourself, I mean, you got to look for that pattern. I mean, for a good example is like Chris Dyer, his cool psychedelic pictures. If you see some of his artwork and you see like a pattern of his gallery or some of his street tags, you'll know that's Chris Dyer's work. He does quite simple designs, but with a lot of repetitive mandala patterns around it, with lots of different colours. You can easily recognise it. Peter Draws, he's a popular one on YouTube. He does doodle designs, a lot of pen and ink drawings, and majority of the ones that you can't really recognise as anything and sort of just looks like a really good doodle, you can recognise as Peter Draws. And all sorts of different people you'll find on YouTube have developed their own style over time. Mark Crilly has got his anime style. You can tell Mark Crilly's anime pictures. All sorts of digital concept arts and stuff like that. So you have to try and find your own pattern and try and work with it. because I mean, even after 7 months of doing nothing but 200 different card drawings, I still want to draw more. I still want to draw as many cards as I can, different machines, different things. I mean, and I'd look for lots of things to help me with my inspiration, lots of different films and variety and stuff, but try and get your main art focus. If you enjoy doing landscapes, just try and do landscapes every day. Like, well, not every day, but consistently. You like doing portraits, try and do portraits all the time. And if you find that if you do something for a month and you're still not really getting into it and you don't enjoy it, just try something else. Because it's not about, I mean, although it is important to stick with one thing for the rest of your life, but it's also important to actually make yourself flexible to other ideas as well. So I still have my card drawings, but I'm still doing murals here and there, still doing landscape pictures, I'm still doing this. So everything's still consistent, but you just got to make yourself a bit more flexible. So find yourself a consistent art that you can do. Maybe try and be the best of both, so make this consistent art your main focus, a project. I wanted to do, like you might have seen on my YouTube, dodging the Charger Imagination, 500 Dodge Chargers. I really enjoy doing my own cars, so let's see how far I can take it. You know, fair enough, let's go. So it's not really designed for a portfolio, it's designed for a project. I've got other things for a portfolio, and I've now got a thing for a project, something still consistent. 500, I mean, that could take me at least a year, you never know. But now I've got my own little journey to work with and that, so I've got my own consistent role. So that's what I recommend to you. Find something consistent that you can do, find your main area of focus and see how you can actually apply to it. It could be a particular medium as well, you never know. So you could be well known for your pastel landscape pictures, your beautiful poems with watercolours in the background. As long as you do something consistent and add your own little flair to it, go ahead and try it. Do something consistent. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Anyway, that's just how I chose my own role, and let's see how far it goes.